I wanted to see what was out there, where the homeless went for shelter, and how they were treated in those places.
My life's bad enough, I'll tell you what. I don't need the added hassle of being bossed around. I just go there to sleep and eat.
It's a hellhole, man. There's people sleeping on top of people. There's people that's up in there that's people of staff that don't even really care, man. It's just a head count. Once you sign your name on a signature, on a piece of paper, they collect money for that, man. That's what I'm sure of, you know? They collect money for that. It's just a head count, like human cattle.
It's for them to stop being mean sometimes, because they kick you out for the smallest things. Like, if you don't get up on time, they kick you out. If you don't get up and want to talk to them, they kick you out. If you do this, if you do that, they kick you out. Now, I can see you if they catch you in the room with a man, they kick you out. That's a good reason for them to kick you out. That's their following rules. But sometimes when you're sick and you don't want to talk, I don't feel that's a reason for them to kick you out.
I'm afraid of sleeping in the shelter, knowing that I already got an illness, and it's progressing into something worse. Just because somebody else is laying beside me or standing beside me, coughing.
They need to stop making people get out at 6 o'clock in the morning when it's freezing cold.
And they wonder why we look so rough, and we need more shower facilities, you know, where we can get clean. You can't take a shower nowhere. They got time limits on showers. You know? I like to take a shower every day and put on clean clothes every day. But I can't do that because they have me in time limits, and then I work all day. And when I get off work, where most of the showers are closed down, then I gotta wait, and then you're in a line and there's so many people, and then you can't even take a shower at the gym, the place they got.
People be breaking out and, you know, bed bugs, especially when you sleep by the wall.
Really, if you want to help the homeless, is listen to the homeless, but they don't ever want to listen.
Who doesn't want to listen?
The people that's in charge.
People should go then. I mean, isn't there a place to go after 6 a.m.?
No, there's no other place to go after 6 a.m.
So where do people go?
They hang out on the street. They hang out on the streets. The police harass them and arrest them, and
what about some conditions at the shelters inside? Do you know anything about those?
Inside of the shelters, they're nasty. They're dirty. They need to be disinfected. They need to have sanitizers and clean bathrooms. And
do you think that just shows a lack of respect for?
Yeah, it really does. It shows a lack of respect for those that don't have nowhere to go, and for those people that are looking for somewhere to go or for help, it's hard to find it.
These are some of the realities of shelter life in Chicago.
And I don't know why.
I sat down with Eddie Sturgis, who runs the overnight shelter at Breakthrough Urban Ministries, and showed him what we found.
I've witnessed with my own eyes how clothes have came down. Money have been donated to help people, man, and the staff will pocket the money. They will wear the clothes. They get self-pick of everything. You know, and then it's enough that a man is already suffering homeless, and then you got to be humiliated, you have to be talked to, you know, with no respect. I mean, you'd be surprised what's going through a lot of people's minds, man. A lot of people done suffered mentally, done been abused mentally, physically, and financially, man. And it's a lot of time bombs in a homeless situation.
Some of the concerns were legitimate as far as probably some of the other shelters, because I've actually been in some of the other shelters as a homeless person.
Do you feel you deserve better?
Yes, I deserve better.
How come? A former drug dealer who once lived on the streets himself, Sturgis is trying to restore the dignity of the people that come to Breakthrough for help.
Basically, our philosophy is that we want to treat people the way we would want to be treated. And some of us, having been there, can relate, and we have a compassion for people that are hurting.
Breakthrough's reputation on the street is solid, even though it's hard to get in at times because of the limited amount of space. Many prefer to be there.
Tell me about Breakthrough. What's your experience with Breakthrough?
Well, my experience with Breakthrough try to help people.
Been to Breakthrough Ministries, or have you heard about that?
I've heard of Breakthrough Ministry, but I never attend there.
Have you been to Breakthrough Ministries? Breakthrough?
I've been there before.
Tell me about Breakthrough. What do you think about Breakthrough?
Well, I've only been there a couple of times.
Can you tell me what do you think?
It's good.
It's good? What do you think they need to work on, though?
They need some more room.
They need some more room?
Yeah. Okay. They want better shelters, I believe.
But they are one of the better shelters?
Yeah, helping people.
I've heard about them, but I've never been there.
What are some things you've heard about Breakthrough Ministries?
You have to sign up, and you have to keep going there and signing up every day until you get up on the list to get in there. So, see, and I try to put out flyers every day, and I work every day, and I don't have time to go there every day to get in there.
So is it inconvenient to come?
Yes, it's inconvenient.
Breakthrough, I don't see Breakthrough needs improved. You come in there, they give you a case, they help you with housing, they help you with jobs, they give you they help you do laundry, shower, they give you socks, they give you toiletries.
Well, some people say more people should be able to get in. That's another problem at Breakthrough. Only a limited amount of people.
Yeah, I think what, 60 is the limit. You know, if it's only capable of 60, you know, that's all you can hold.
The city estimates now that there are almost 7,000 homeless people living in Chicago.
Being in a shelter is a terrible situation to have to be in, and you really get stripped of your dignity.
3 years ago, the city introduced its 10-year plan to end homelessness. The goal? To replace shelters with permanent housing. But Julie Dworkin with the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless says there was never any talk of improving shelter conditions. Instead, there's now less funding for shelters, and services are disappearing.
They turn a lot of people away. There's a lot of these shelters turn you away.
When your number is pulled, you have to vacate along with your luggage, whether it be winter, fall, summer, whatever. You're out the door. And that's at 6 o'clock in the evening, which does not give you much time. I've waited for Department of DHS from 3:30 in the evening till 5:30 the following morning, and they never showed.
I just think we happen to be at a time where the politics are such that it's going to make it sort of difficult to really put a lot of more money into shelters.
There's always going to be a need for shelters. I believe there's always going to be people that are in trouble, that are struggling.
Breakthrough is one of the few shelters that doesn't solely rely on government funds. Sturgis says this advantage, as well as its faith-based foundation, will allow Breakthrough to grow even more in the future.
Because we are a Christ-centered ministry, that we care about individuals, that we have a sincere desire to help people, and some of us having experienced the same thing that our guests are experiencing, that we want to see. We know that Jesus made a difference in our life, and we want to see the same thing for them. We want to offer them that hope that it's not too late, and we want to do the best that we can to bring them out of that situation.